Blessings and salutations, wonderful Libras and across watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I appreciate your view, how many of you, because, to see if a read being general resonate into your particular situation, um, you really have to use your discernment, because as I was doing Celtic courses, even when I do more than one astrological sign in that day, the reads do change. So you would definitely have to know and trust to know this confirm something for you. Because this may not be your message, but if it happens to be, can you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, comment if you choose to, but either way, again, I thank you. This Celtic cross here, Libra, had to do, it seems, with, for some of you, it's really about trusting people, your connections. It's about really trying to, because right now you're going through something for some of you. You're in this forest, dark forest right now, a new way of doing things because you don't, a lot of people disappointed you, showed you who you were, and some of you, unfortunately, you know, mother is no longer, on earth, you know, well, not longer like here in the spirit, it's more or less with you in the spiritual sense, I'm seeing. And I, definitely send my deepest condolences because it's not, this is like for those who really feel like, again, they don't have that genuine, true love that they once trusted. So now they're just like feeling like they're starting new. And I feel like even for you, it's like you're trying to get to communicate things and understand and get past this period because it's uncomfortable. But what I see the obstacle is that it's really hard for you to speak what you truly feel. Like you get these canaries. I was like, when I say that when I'm getting emotional, where I feel like I can't speak because it's just sitting right there in my throat. The throat chakra is like shut, And the canaries also represent that you're not able to use your throat chakra to speak how you truly feel. What crowning you is kinky and kooky. It's like, again, it shows family, um, dark family history. Like, not just like, it's not, everybody don't have all bad or all good. Everybody have their own things that individualize us and in our family. And trust me, we all experience some, yeah. And those who haven't, I'm so happy for you, okay? But behind you, oh, I'm skipping things. So this crown you again, I said, it's this kinky kooky Adams family. It's not in the essence of the TV show or the movie. It's more or less in the darkness. It's truly like you love them, but it's really strong things that you adjusted to in your come up. Um, Behind you shows this Dumbo, like again, it's like the Disney movies. Like you didn't know your flaws was your wings. You didn't know the same things that certain things that people would criticize and make you feel a way about is your wings. It really soars you to the top. That takes you to every like, is that it thing about you? What's in front of you is true, honest communication. Don't assume they know everything. And I see now you're starting to get to this place where you're finding your voice. Now, this is where I always have to go to my reference book, like Roman numerals, because I see volcano, tornado, and it's towers. It's towers, and it's some that is within, like as far as the volcanoes, some are dormant and some erupt like and all spontaneously, There's no timer on when a volcano erupts. You just know that was not if a volcano is dormant or the last time it erupted. And so, but I see that in being your place of your attitude, yeah, you think it's like volcano, like it can erupt at any given time. It can. You don't trust the situation. And let's see where the eighth house signifies the environment and the affair here. Or tornado drinking honey iced tea mix. As far as tornado is where you need assistance to rebuild. You know, it's like no one person is an island, and I think you're realizing that when you speak at this place, like no, you know, you be there for people truly in the place that you want to have that type of what's the word? Support. Yeah. So as the you signifies your hopes and fears as the Six of Wands. It's two things. It could represent the fact of you feeling like if you get to this place, if you're past even this connection, this reconciliation, it's like there's no coming back. If you engage in this to the place of you take it as competition instead of a reconciliation, or if you take it to this place that they become your adversary, you know you'll win. Yeah, and you don't want it to go there. You know, it's like, when I'm looking at the bottom of the deck, it's really about a reconciliation. It's really about making peace. But what's to come here, it shows it's smooth to stare, eyes that intimidate, dominate, ice cold. It looks as if, yeah, you come into this place where you have the poker face, and it seems to me you put on your crown and put certain things in and start a new phase on how you doing things. I think you really start to get into this power to where it's just really about you and getting on this good vibes, getting aligned, and not always trying to see that this connection was even worth bringing. Some of you trying to see like with, you know, how you're better off, and some of you thinking you might be better off. I didn't do no clarifications on this Celtic course. I might do it the next time I do it, just because I was so tempted on certain reads to get more information here. Let's see, we have for Libra and the person on their mind at this time. This is like mid-December. What's this? Because I like to see what got you a little folded here. Oh, relax, relate, and release to a different world. Let's see. Yeah, you're not speaking, it seems, about the Six of Pentacles here. The way, let's see, things don't go to a nice little flow and cook the way they should. You have all the ingredients you're trying to say to make it happen. And why is it so difficult? Trying to figure out to see for Libra, please. Did I say a prayer for y'all wonderful souls? Dear God, thank you very much for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity, for thy is good, for our wonderful, beautiful Libras. Amen, amen. Now for December 14th, please. Any extra message for Libra and the person in their mind at this time? I'm trying to see if it's bent right here. Oh, glowing. Okay, again, I see that's where you're getting ready to get into, because even when I see that smolder stare and that dominate, and yeah, you're about to turn on your glow if you haven't already. Let's see for Libra, please. Libra energy, please. When it's so hard, when it's time but so hard to say goodbye. Feeling blue, Knight of Wands. Here comes this communication. Oh, you're about to make some moves. Some of you you're traveling. Some of you are definitely traveling. Because for some, because I just seen that was an extra message there. It seems like even for some of you, yeah, like even when you do travel, it's for money, but you might get a little, some, some intimacy too. Okay? That glow keep coming up again, but the Emperor, oh, you changing your position. You taking more control of this. Okay. Like, all right. Let me tell you what I see real quick for you wonderful Libras. Okay. And as you see, Libra, you have your whole air energy here. Just want to get some clarifying cards here. You got your whole air energy here. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Communicating, coming in quick. It's like you were just trying to get some understanding as quick as possible. Your energy is like you're tired of the unknown. You want to understand. You're willing to hear, but they gotta like make it clear and make it quick. Cause you're trying to understand it. Let's see. For Libra. Libra, please. Okay. First thing what is the bag. This is money. Again, awesome. This is an awesome card to come out. Second card right after is justice. Come on now. So that's Libra energy all day. Oh, I thought all of these cards was flipped and they're not. Seeing the lovers here. Let's see. The Libra. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. You are not playing. Oh, it's passion, it's anger. It's like when I see this fire, it could go either way. It could be a super passion, it could be anger. It just comes across as super intense. Then when I see this thunder, lightning, it's a shock. But with that pink, it's a shock that something is affecting you. Like, he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I like this. You know, or you can't believe you feel like you want to, like it shocks you that it ignites something within. Seven of Swords to Three of Wands is looking like, yeah, it's deception, it's strategizing, but it's more or less seeing how this would pan out. Some of you is more on the line than they know. Yeah, cycle's closing. The world is opening up for you in another way when it regards to this connection here. Okay, let me just say this. It could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius is here. Just everybody's here, but I just want to express that when it comes down to your past energy, it's like you didn't know your flaws was your wings in regards to if somebody was looking at you as if, oh my gosh, you like you can do so many things financially. Like they're looking at you and you're not even seeing how they see you, you know? Now, you're just trying to be balanced. You're just trying to be in your zen. You're just trying to get to this place where you're taking the time to pour into the cups that you need. And to, that in itself was a challenge for you in the past because a lot of times you was taking on more or people was downplaying what you do and you wasn't really seeing it for really what it was because you was not used to, what I'm going to say you wasn't used to, people were not used to giving you your praise or your flowers. You understand what I'm saying? I just see that as the case. Now, I don't want to stick to this here because this communication with this bag here emphasized two things. That you have an intense, deep coin capability if it's not currently happening. And also, too, it's really deeply how your feelings go. Your feelings are very, I'm not saying nobody's is not valuable, but yours are extremely valuable. It's not like you're not what you believe and how you're being perceived in these connections is not nowhere near exaggerated at all. Okay? It's just now you starting to see it. That's what's having you glow. That's what's having you know. Because at first you didn't even know. Some of you thought this was a regular bag. Like, okay, I'm just getting to my bag. No, this is an elaborate, beautiful bag. Okay, that they was downplaying maybe because you didn't really know how much or how rare or how valuable, you are. And I'm not saying you don't, but you probably, like I'm saying again, minimize it because you try to just keep this balance, this temperance. You know what I mean? And I think that's the challenge in itself because sometimes things are not balanced. Sometimes you balance the scales better for them instead of being more fair and legit for you because it's supposed to be more in your favor. Okay? Now, currently it shows the Snow White hiding among the stronger floors and the Captain Saving Prince Charming again comes to this hermit energy where you're like, trying to get more like to yourself and be around people that are went through similar situations with different flaws or different problems, but similar, odds, and still and it's like you're just looking for that type of connection. That's what you're looking to be with people who are strong, but it's not a perfect thing. Because it seems like this Captain Saving Prince Charming, this Five of Wands, there's a lot of resistance, competitions. Again, they're cranky, and I think a lot more or less it's not, maybe, I don't know if your abundance threatens them, but either way, it's affecting a connection to where they're not being honest. I see the devil in disguise, the lies they hide between their thighs is the fact too is showing this Capricorn energy and even down to somebody codependencies and try to get power trip with the intimacy. They try to get you caught up with that, and it's like I see the end and the innocence there is showing death, new phase, new way to that old innocent downplaying you as far as it's like you're gonna show them better than you can tell them type energy. Yeah. Okay, Libra. All right. Yeah. Let's see this person on Libra's mind and heart at this time. For Libra. Okay, for Libra, please. Show me about this person on Libra's heart and mind at this time. Show me about Libra's person, please. Ooh. Tower. Didn't I see a whole bunch of tower up in your Celtic cross? It's going to be a shock and a surprise. Let's see. Libra person, please. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. That's a decent card because I see this working, but if they're working very hard or they've seen there's going to be some work they have to do. Ooh, this glowing card came out too. I think they're trying to keep up. Okay. All right, they're trying to do their thing. Let's see. For Libra person, please. The same cards is coming out again. I'm seeing this summer rain, so it's explaining. I'm seeing this is the person. At least it should be. Here's some. Seven of Swords. And guess what? Ooh. Okay, look. I'm going to tell you this extra little message that came out with them, with their little sneaky self. I seen the Eight of Swords. They in their head compromise a lot because they really want a power couple here. But they playing reindeer games because they think they're cute. But what they seen as far as this Pinocchio Geppetto, that strings is going to be cut because at the end of the day, you are a real person. Okay? And it's like these hydrates here showing that there's some water needed, there's some love needed, there's some emotions that has to come in because somebody is really wants to go and take the leap as far as to really step their game up and change. But that spiteful and delightful is like showing that motivation. It's like the motivation, I don't know if it's like anything you could do, I could do better type energy, or if you can do it, I can do it too. Well, if that's how you feel, that's a good way to be. But it's not in spite of you, because I see spiteful and delightful. Let's see for this person here. It's a lot of fire. Everything is here though. I see fire, swords, earth, and air. Okay, let's see. Libra person, please. Libra person, please. There's a lot of fire here. Look at this sun. Sugar, honey, iced tea. They see happiness with you. Okay. They see it. For Libra, please. What are they walking away from? This is Ace of Cups. Because that spiteful and delightful is here. They see it, but what they do about it is unclear. I don't know if they're walking away from something else, from if it was a third party, I don't know. I'm going to tell you, because I see Seven of Swords here. That they're strategizing. Okay, what I see the past has to do with this person here. For them, I see the Eight of Pentacles glowing in the sun. It just seems like, yeah, this person, they're starting to work hard to see that it's certain things. They see you as the sun. They actually see things clearly, want to be happy with you. They know it's not going to be easy. And I think that's where it becomes spiteful and delightful, because I think they're used to things being more easier for them. I see the Queen of Wands energy. Things coming to them. Well, the past had to do with them just being in a temporary move. Like they moved as if they wasn't really invested. Like they had like other things to do. You're like, do you have a problem with me? Or they probably thought you had a problem with them because they felt like they was trying to be not around too much. You know, like they're still holding on, you know, to some things. Because it's this moon energy. It's a lot of passion they have for you. I'm just going to express that. But the challenge was, it was too much. It was like, the past y'all was more temporary, like, you know, they didn't expect to feel, they had in their mind they were just going to have just an intimacy with you, but now they're feeling like kind of like pissed. Not pissed, but they kind of shocked, because this pretend damsel victim with this Queen of Wands, like, what? What's going on here? Because they see now they have work to do. They got to pour in. And if they're hangman, they usually, you know, sit and see how things come to them. But what's coming now, see the stalker, borderline obsessive, yeah. It's starting to show, again, more devil energy. And right underneath where you are is showing that they're borderline obsessive over this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this status of being so solid that you could be flourishing as well. I think they look at you and be like, wow, I want to get like that too. The Seven of Swords shows that, yeah, some deception, some strategizing, but it's really motivated to get to that good place, that Queen of Cups energy, to really be seeing this elaborate, beautiful cup. Because some, for this person, is more or less, they didn't even intend to see, they didn't even know it was going to hit them like this. Kid you not. See, Pisces, everybody's here though. A lot of fire. Everybody's here. So let's see advice and outcome for you and this person here. For Libra. What more cards? Let's see this. Let's just leave this here for a minute. Because right in the cut, this is you, not the gender. It's just you. It's about the energy in which it represents. You know, you've been through a lot, and this is where you earned this position because of what you learned and how you moved and where you planted your seeds and what you do. Let's see for Libra. I like it. Well, it looks like in regards to this situation, you're definitely healing. You're definitely dropping some burdens. Okay, I see one more because I thought that ace. Ooh. Okay. Well, the beautiful thing is you're making peace with the situation. This is the beautiful thing in itself. You're making peace. The Nine of Cups is upright out of everything in reverse, and which is like you more or less are feeling content. Matter of fact, you're feeling more than content. You're feeling good. It ain't going to take you much longer to feel this way as you thought you would, because honestly, you're seeing that you're not no longer interested. You come to peace with it, but you just see that their intentions is not something that you can just swallow. You know, it's like, not so much. Let's see. Hold on, let me get a good shuffle in for this clarification for Libra, please. Thank you. For Libra, please. What I need to see? Alrighties. You happy with the fact that this came to an end. And it's a new phase, a new day. You're not doing things that way anymore. Yeah. You're going with the flow, and guess what? It just didn't work out for them as they thought it would. You know, this reconciliation didn't go as they thought it would, not as they planned. You made peace with it in a whole different way. And it just was about you being able to recover from the emotions and the things that you invested in. The Five of Swords is in reverse, clarified by the star. You're healing. You just want to heal. You just want to really be able to shine and be free of people who wasn't the ones that needed to be around you. You feel like you just dropped this burden from like, and you no longer feeling the need to invest and to, you know, even study certain things that literally you gave a lot of attention to. You more or less sit in this place of feeling good. There's a new day, a new phase. Certain things came to an end. It's no longer time where you're giving so much time and trying to figure things out. It's like that communication and that way of trying to come together and see if it come together eventually. Those days is not there for you anymore. Yeah, you don't feel the need. You're sorry, but not sorry. The end has come. It's been too many things that they did. And it's to the place to where you're literally letting some of these swords come out. It's really been more than 10 swords, but now you're like, they're falling out. You're feeling to the place where even though you're not happy, you no longer want to engage. You just don't. You come to a peace that you find that's so good without them. I kid you not. Um, for those who's going through this particular message, it go either way. These different things happen for different people, but I hope this message helped for those who needed this confirmation. Till next time, love and light.